ELI5. Why must we forget things, and how does the brain choose what to forget? Memory is often compared to a hard drive, from which you need to erase something once it's full and you want to store something new. But the problem is not so much the availability of storage, but the availability of access. Your brain is like a big forest full of different trees called neurons, and a memory can be stored by making a certain connection between those trees called synapses. How available that memory is basically depends on the strength of that connection. If you just walk the route along the trees of that memory once, you have a very shallow path that you may be able to find back once or twice. But if you don't use it for a few days, it will overgrow, and trees along that path will probably become part of another path soon. The more often you walk that path, the more prominent it becomes, and the easier it is to find and follow in your forest. This steps over a lot of complexity, like how does a path determine what memory or knowledge is stored, but it explains a lot of things about learning, like why you can learn something the day before an exam then forget it, or study it for 6 weeks and retain it for much longer. The analogy also shows that there is no active selection process, or automatic, least recently used, logic. Sometimes if you don't use a path for a while, it may disappear completely. But if it was prominent enough to start with, you may still be able to find it later.